We're about to get started. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. And we're about to break this down. Teach you. How you doing? I see somebody already here. How you doing? Thank you guys for setting your alarm and being on time to class. We're going to be talking about how you can make 1K a day from the comfort of your home. You do not need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. And you do not need prior experience. If this is your first time with me, make sure you go over to Google and type in P Mathis the accountant and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You want to make sure you take me home with you. Okay? How y'all doing today? How's everybody New Year's going by so far? I know sometimes it be crazy, right? It be so crazy, y'all. Especially with all the crazy things going on in the world. It's so depressing. But that's okay. That's okay. We gonna block out all of that mess. All right? We're going to block out all of that mess. We're going to be learning how you can make $1,000 a day from the comfort of your home. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification, and you do not need prior experience. Now, I'm going to tell you the top 3 things that you do need so you can get started, okay? Guys, we're going to get started here in a minute, but let's get this live pumping. Everybody tell me where you're watching from. What city and state are you in? What city and state are you in, guys? Where you guys watching from? So we're learning how to make $1,000 a day from the comfort of your home. You don't need a degree, don't need a certification, don't need a high school diploma. Okay? This is not complicated to do at all, but you need to do some things in order to get into the game. Okay? You need to do some things in order to get into the game so that you can make. I don't want that to be green, y'all. I'm okay with green, but not when I'm teaching. I need a black, right? So you can make $1,000, okay, a day from the comfort of your home. And I'm not pulling your leg. I don't like how they did that. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not clickbaiting you, okay? This is no clickbait. I wanted to do what I wanted. It won't do what I wanted to do. Let's see here. All right. See what happens now. All right, there we go. I didn't say 11,000. I see it 1. Yo, the board is acting crazy today. Okay, $1,000 a day from the comfort of your home. How many of you guys been here before? Oh, guys. So in order for us to get started, I need you guys' help. I need you guys tapping that screen. Okay, I need everybody tapping the screen and make sure you share the live. I'm gonna do something here really quick because I don't know what's going on here with the board. So I want to restart it. I'm going to restart the board because it was doing something a little funky, okay? But we're going to be learning how to make $1,000 a day. I'm going to be giving you the top 3 things that you need so that you can get started. It's not complicated at all, y'all. When I tell you my 8-year-old can do this, believe me, okay? And when I got started my very, very first year, granted, I was scared. You know, a lot of people don't want to talk about, you know, the fears and the hiccups and things like that. My first year, I was scared, okay? I knew what I wanted to do. I knew why I got started because I wanted to see something different. I wanted to leave my job, but I was scared. I wouldn't even sit here and be like, oh no, I wasn't scared. Maybe I was scared because I was leaving, you know, comfortability, right? I was leaving my safety net. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about the job, right? My job was consistent. My job paid the bills and I lived very, very comfortable. I made a lot of money at my job. So leaving my job was very, very scary. Okay. So I will not tell you that it's not scary because it is. Okay. It was so scary, but I'm so happy that I actually did it. I think if I didn't do it, I'll be upset with myself. Okay. I think if I didn't do it, I would have been upset with myself. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to put. Okay. A day. They don't want me to put day. That's okay. 1,000 a day from the comfort of your home. Now, I will tell y'all this. When I got started, I did start with a brick and mortar, right? I started with a brick and mortar. Don't do that. That was a money grab. It was a waste of money. And if I could do it all over again, I would have started from home like I do now. Okay. So I like to be transparent and let you guys know how I actually got started and what it was like. I did originally start with the brick and mortars and okay. When I went completely virtual, my income, it pretty much doubled, to be honest. It pretty much doubled. So that's one thing that I always try to tell people. I know we like to run out, go get the buildings and things like that. Don't even do that. Okay. Everybody, make sure you guys tap in that screen. Come on, I need you guys tapping that screen. If you're over here on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up for me so that I know I'm talking to some real people, some serious people, that's ready to actually learn how to make some additional money. Okay. I don't want you to be talking to anybody. I want to talk to some valuable people, people that are serious about upgrading their finances, people that are serious about investing in their life and going and hitting their goals. North Carolina. Yep. This can be done anywhere in the U.S. Anywhere in the US. I'm in Florida, but I work in all 50 states. So you can do this in all 50 states from anywhere in the USA. Okay? Anywhere from the USA, from the comfort of your home. Don't need a high school diploma, don't need a degree, don't need a certification, and you do not need previous experience. And when I tell y'all, when y'all listen to these top 3 things that I'm gonna tell you that you need, I'm gonna tell you, Mackenzie, but I need you guys tapping the screen. Okay. So you guys over here on YouTube, you guys know how it works. Go ahead and tap the screen and give this video a like. You guys on TikTok, I need you guys tapping the screen. We need to get to our first goal of 5,000 likes, and I'm going to get started. I need you guys tapping that screen, okay? And I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to be giving you the top 3 things that you need so you can start putting yourself in a position to make $1,000 a day if that's something that you would like to do. Not complicated at all. I will give you even a scenario of what happened to me today just by doing this. Is this the one? No, that was yesterday. This is today. Okay, this is today. So today, and remember, I always tell you guys, the lucky number for me, and you can do whatever you want to do. You can run your business however you want. The lucky number for me every day in my business is to get 2 new clients or a returning client. Okay, it can be 2. It can be a returning client, but it needs to be 2 clients. Okay, everybody put 2 in the comments. So in order for me to hit my goal every day, I need 2 clients. Okay. And it doesn't mean that I'm doing work that day. It just means that I acquired 2 new clients. So I'm going out there and I'm doing the work to get at least 2. Okay. 1 is good, but 2 is my sweet spot. Okay. So 2 clients I got today. I'm going to break down the numbers for you. So this one client, I'm just going to call it client A. They had 4 years of returns that I needed to do. Okay. 4. So back 3 years and then the current year. Okay. 4. They went out of the door. I gave them a discount. That client was $3,000. This is today. Okay. $3,000. The second client, they were up to date on all of their taxes and everything, but they wanted to transfer over to somebody new. Okay. So that's who this client is. We're going to talk about client B. This client had 4 businesses. Okay. 2 of them were not really doing anything, and then the other 2 was. Okay. Hey, babe. So that client walked out the door with a $4,000 invoice. Both have been paid. How much is that in a day? I hope y'all was paying attention. That was client A and client B for me today. Okay. Yesterday, how many did I get? 2. I got 2 yesterday too. So yesterday, this case was a little bit different. They got a bundle package. They had some elderly people that lived in their home and things like that. So in order for me to take care of all of them, they walked away with a $3,000 invoice. Okay. So that was client 1 from yesterday. And then client 2, this person, let me see what I had to do. I didn't write their name. I normally write their name. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so this person needed me to do their taxes, okay, They needed some financial coaching as well. They wanted some help with their finances. They also needed some bookkeeping, okay? And so all together for that, they walked out with a bill of $43.50. Okay? So guys, do the math. How much did I make in 2 days? Who's been paying attention? Y'all want to make $1,000 a day. I hope you're listening to what I'm saying. I'm giving you real life scenarios. This happened this week. This is my notebook that I use whenever I'm taking my calls. This is how I remember what I'm charging people and what they have to pay me. How much? So nobody listening to me? I just asked y'all. I just told y'all what I did. How much money did I make in 2 days? 2 days. 2 clients a day. I'm not talking about something that I'm not doing. I'm telling you what's possible. And if you set it up the way I tell you to set it up, your phone is going to ring. Hey, babe, but you got to be patient. No, okay, nobody know the answer to what I just got here now following. Okay, listen, I'm trying to see. No, commission. Boss, commission. I'm the boss. Ain't no commission. That's all my money. The numbers, okay? Yesterday, one client was $3,000. The other client was $43.50, okay? Today, client A, $3,000. Client B, $4,000. What was that? What did I just do? What did I bring in 2 days? In 2 days. 2 days. And you won't listen to me. Thank you. You got it. And that's my money. You get what I'm saying? It's not no commission. I'm not splitting my money with anybody. I do pay my company bills, but it ain't that much. When you do it at home, your bill, monthly bill level goes down because you don't have to worry about the rent. You don't have to worry about the lights. You already listen. That's a write-off for you because you're in your house now. Okay, so that's $14,000 in 2 days, and I'm just trying to tell you and show you how to get at least to just $1,000 a day. I wasn't always making $6,000 and $7,000 a day. It was starting off a little slow. Okay. So I know a lot of you guys are scared, but let me tell you something. After my first year, not even my first year, my first month in my business, I made over $80,000 in less than a month. And this is when I knew that this business was going to be what I needed to do. And I was going to be able to pass it down to my children. Everybody, I need you guys tapping the screen. We're talking about how you can make $1,000 a day from the comfort of your home. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. You don't need previous experience. And I am going to break down the top 3 things that you need, but I need you guys' help. I need you guys tapping the screen. As soon as we get to 5K likes over here on TikTok, we're going to get started. Somebody say, I'm listening, boo. This is a tax business. Okay? Tax business. Reggie, if you're having issues, if you are my student, and I know some of my students are in here, your classmates are going to tell you, if you are having issues, you need to be in our private chat and getting the help that you need. I am there every day, but you guys have to show up. And if you are my student, you know I'm not lying. I am there to help you. Congratulations on getting your PTIN. But you have to allow me to help you. You have me at your fingertips. You have the blueprint. You should not be having problems. That's why you signed up to be a student, so you didn't have to do this alone. Come get the help that you need. It's open now. You can go talk to me right now in there so that you can get the help that you need. Okay? So we're going to be learning how to make $1,000 a day. Now, before we get started, I need all of my new people, and only if you're serious. If you are not serious, do not come over here bothering me. Okay? I'm only connected to serious people that want to be the first millionaire in their family. Okay? If you are serious, I need you to go to your Google. Go to Google, type in P. Mathis, the accountant, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come on, guys. I need 20 people to go over there and do that. I need 20 people to go to your Google, type in P. Mathis, the accountant, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because I know it's about 80, 60 people in here, but all y'all ain't serious, okay? So I know that only less than 1% of the people in here are serious and are really going to take this information and use it to the best of their ability so they can level up in life. Most people, y'all ain't going to do anything, okay? Y'all just looking for somebody to give y'all a hand out, and that's not how success works, okay? You're going to have to put in some work. And listen, I know it probably seemed unbelievable, but this is real life. This is possible. Thank you for subscribing. One person subscribed, y'all. We got 54 people in here. One person subscribed. Didn't I tell y'all less than 1% of the people in here were serious? Didn't I tell you less than 1% of the people in here are serious? Now, some of y'all already know y'all subscribed, but the majority of y'all didn't go. One person. Okay? You got to be serious. I see you, baby. Yeah, I know you already on the YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. $1,000 a day. Comfort of your home. We almost at our goal, and we're going to get started. Thank you for subscribing. Two people. No, 5 people did it. 5 people did it. The number just changed. 5 people did it. From the comfort of my home. And listen, this is y'all will see this on my desk all the time because I use this every day. These are the core documents that I'm collecting from my client to make this money. Right here. I keep it here because I also have a intake form, but I like to have it on my desk when I'm doing my work and I'm just making sure, right? You ain't missed that, did you? You ain't missed that, right? We're going to talk about how to get started as soon as we get to 5K likes over here on TikTok. We're going to get started. I'm going to be giving you the top 3 things that you need so that you can make $1,000 a day, okay? 1K a day from the comfort of your home. Just imagine being able to make $15,000 in 2 days. Can you see yourself doing that? I'm only talking to my real bosses. Can you see yourself making $15,000 in 2 days? Anybody? Anybody? Probably not. I know, because I remember me. I couldn't see myself doing that. I was like, there just ain't no way anybody making no money like that. And then I had gotten on the other side. And then I realized, oh, it's possible. There's money to be made. I just got to do my part. Everybody put in the comments, do your part. Okay. Everybody put in the comments, do your part. You say you would like to? You can do it. You can do it. I know y'all that my YouTube people, it's a little dark for y'all. We are working on getting the lighting because we normally do YouTube. My husband working on something to fix that for y'all. Okay. That's right. You got to do your part. If you don't do your part, you're not going to see these numbers. You're going to be that person that's always scrolling online, wishing you got to that point. Yeah, we're going to get ready to get started. There we go. There you go. Everybody continue to tap that screen. Don't forget to tap the screen. All right. Our next goal, let's get to 15 likes. Okay. We're going to do number 1. Our next goal, let's get to 15K likes. Everybody continue to tap the screen. The first thing that you guys are going to need. Okay. The first thing that you guys are going to need so that you can get started and you can put yourself in a position to make $1,000 a day is the PTIN. I want you to write this down for me. I want you to write it down. It's called the PTIN. That's PTIN. Okay, we're going to talk about this. This is the PTIN. PTIN. Let me know in the comments when you got it. When you got it, say got it. Guys, I need you guys tapping the screen over here on TikTok. I need you tapping the screen. PTIN. When you got it, say got it. When you got it, say got it. We're going to go into details, what it is and what it does for you, okay? Good job. So the PTIN is your preparer tax identification number. I'm going to say that again for you. The PTIN is your preparer tax identification number. Okay? I'll say it one more time. The PTIN is the preparer tax identification number. And if you are new here, I need you to head over to Google, type in P. Mathis, the accountant, find out who is teaching you today, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's some great information over there for you, okay? So once you get the PTIN, okay, once you get the PTIN, you are now legally allowed to charge other people to do their taxes. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. When you get your PTIN, you are now legally allowed to do other people's taxes for a fee. You do not need a high school diploma. You do not need a degree. You do not need a certification. You do not need prior experience. You can get this number today before you go to sleep for $18.75 from the IRS website. Any state in the United States of America. PTIN take less than 15 minutes to get from the IRS website. So you can put yourself in a position to make $1,000 a day. Don't need a high school diploma, don't need a degree, don't need a certification, don't even need previous experience. They literally have free training out there because they want people, they need people to do this. But you guys are not paying attention. Everybody trying to resell a course. They're trying to be content creators when there's real money sitting out here waiting for you. You spending 10 and 15 hours on TikTok and Facebook and all these other apps. How about you spend some time building something that's going to make you some money? Okay? But in order for you to get started, you need to get your PTIN. So where my real boss is at, if you're serious and you really want to put yourself in the game, say on my way. Because what that means is that you're on your way to get your PTIN. Because see, you smart. I done told y'all less than 1% of the people that hear my voice tonight is actually going to follow through. It's 114 people in here. Everybody ain't going to make it happen for themselves because they are not going to do their part. They are not going to do the paperwork. They refuse to invest into themselves. But if you truly want to put yourself in a position where you can make $1,000 a day, you need to go get your PTIN tonight. Everybody put tonight in the comments. I'm looking for my serious people. Somebody say I already got my PTIN. Congratulations. Congratulations. Tonight. See, this is a new year. That's right now. This is a new year, and everybody like to make these New Year resolutions. And somebody asked me, they said, do you make New Year's resolution? I said, no, I just level up. Okay? I'm not dreaming about doing anything. I'm doing it. I'm going to live within the dream. But you have to put one foot in front of the other, okay? And make it happen. It takes less than 15 minutes to go get your PTIN. You go to the IRS website, y'all. If you got your PTIN, put PTIN in the comments. Watch this. Watch this. If you got your PTIN, put PTIN in the comments because you know what I'm talking about. These are the people that know what I'm talking about. These people that understand that what I'm telling you is true. But y'all not listening. Y'all won't do the paperwork, but see, they were willing to do the paperwork. They're getting started. It takes less than 15 minutes to get a PTIN. And most of you, the majority of you, scroll for more than that on these apps all day, wasting your time, giving your energy to things that don't matter. Okay? This is the first step. I'm going to give you the top 3. PTIN. As soon as we get to 15K, we're going to number 2. Where's the $1,000 coming from? Because I don't see it. Doing the taxes, okay? Let me give you a real life scenario of what I just did in the last 2 days. Okay? This is yesterday's clients that I got. Okay? This first client right here, $3,000 cash. Okay? The second client, this one, $4,350. Okay? That's the second one from yesterday. Today, one client, $3,000. Client B, $4,000. I did my paperwork though. I went and got my PTIN from the IRS website. I put myself in the game. I'm trying to put you in the game. You need to go to the IRS website and get your PTIN today. You are filing other people's taxes for a fee. People are paying you to do their taxes. And I'm not talking about no Pookies and Ray Rays. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you running a luxury tax business, okay? I got a luxury business over here. I ain't messing with no Pookies and Ray Rays. People that don't want to pay you. My tax returns are $500 a piece at the low end, okay? $500 a piece at the low end. Basic returns. You hear what I'm saying, friend? Are y'all comprehending what I'm saying? And I can't do everybody's taxes. Don't want to do them all. I would rather you go get some of this money. Because I turn people away all the time. All the time. Why? Because I like my free time. All these people that be talking about, oh, I'm so stressed out in tax season. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. I'm not, because I pick my type of clients. I'm not stressed. I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Okay? I'm not running around trying to give nobody no $7,500 cash advance. I'm not. I'm solving problems. The problem solver always wins. Okay? So I'm not doing all of that. I'll leave that to the other people. You individual or business, when you get your PTIN, I said 15K. Girl, I'm charging welfare. Girl, you need to come over here and get some coaching. Because I know you like me. When I first got started, friend, I was like you. I was charging $250 a pop. And it was a client that's still my client today. Came in my office to get her taxes done. And I told her my price. And she said, what? She said, I've never paid that price in my life. You need to fix your pricing. The less I've ever paid for a tax return was $850. Oh, I said, what? She said, yeah, you need to charge what you're worth. So I did her taxes at the price that I gave her. The lady tipped me $500 because she said she did not feel right giving me that amount of money because she knew the work that I did. And that's when the light bulb came on. Ding! God was talking to me. See, God was sending me the help that I needed. And I paid attention. I changed my whole system. I stopped, baby, you can't get a loan from me. They say, do you offer loans? No, they're not my clients. They're not my clients. Those are hoppers. They are hoppers. I don't like hoppers. They hop. I need my business to be sustainable. I need to stay in business. I don't need to be thinking if I'm going to be in business. So I had to change the way I was doing things. And it was that one client that said, you need to do this differently. Because she believed in my brand and she believed in what I was doing. So she was willing to leave where she was to come to little old me and then tell me, you know what my last tax preparer charged me? She said that was the lowest. That wasn't even the highest she paid. She said the lowest she's ever paid was $850. And I was charging $250. Baby, $500 or better now. $500 or better. Ain't no shame in my game. No shame in my game. Now, what I did do, because y'all going to be better because y'all going to start off this way. What I did do for my seasoned clients, I kept them at whatever. When I changed my prices, I kept them whatever they last invoice was. I did do that for them because they have been supporting my business since day one. So I gave them an incentive. Okay, so they got grandfathered into some pricing. Okay, but everybody else, So you got to get the PTIN if you want to be able to do those type of numbers. But it's the way. Listen, it's the way you set it up. Everybody set it up. See, y'all see a lot of these people on TikTok and the FB and all that marketing their little tax business. They chasing people. I ain't chasing nobody. I got a system set up. I know who my people are, and they call me or I call them. I go and talk to the people that I want to talk to me. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? I go to the people that I know have the money to spend for what I'm going to do for them. I'm not going to waste my time begging nobody to respect my prices. When I come to you or you come to me, you already respect my prices because you know the work that I do. So making your $1,000 a day is not hard. You just got to believe in yourself and hold yourself accountable and charge your worth. Because you probably look at yourself in the mirror and say, ain't nobody going to pay me that type of money. I know you do. I said the same thing too. I did. But guess what? Somebody believed in me enough to speak it out loud and say, you ain't doing this right. You need to up your prices. And I did just that. And then you eliminate all the headache that a lot of people deal with in this business because you're running a luxury tax business. But in order to do that, you need to get your PTIN. How many people here got their PTIN? If you got your PTIN, put PTIN in the comments. Where my PTIN holders? Where my PTIN holders? Any PTIN holders in here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you in your process? If you got your PTIN, where are you in your process? Are you setting your business up? What are you doing? Are you making $1,000 a day now? What are you doing? Somebody say, I'm getting mine right now. You get it from the IRS. You get it from the IRS website. What are you doing? Are you making $1,000 a day yet? Are you setting it up? Still thinking about what you want to do? Both? Not yet? Okay. You're going into your first year, but you will be there. You're going into your first year. That's one of my students. I've talked to 10 people, and they gave me. That's what I'm talking about, babe. Think about that. You talk to 10 people. Let's talk about what you're finna make. Listen. 10 times 500. That's $5,000 for you. Already. 10 times 500. That's in a day for you. That's in a day for you. Okay. But you got to set it up. Well, you got to make sure they do it, right? So you got to make sure when they say yes, that's when the ball rolls for you. When they say yes, it's time for you to do your part. Send them their intake form. Get their information. Review their information. Send them the invoice. Okay? Get your money. Get ready to do the taxes. We ain't submitting no taxes right now. Okay? They don't open till January 26th. I'm not submitting my first tax return until February 1st. My clients know that. Remember, I run a luxury tax business. See, we wait for everybody else to make their mistakes, and we're going to get the announcement, and my client's tax return going to be sitting in the system, and I'm going to say, let me see what type of updates we got to have now. See, I like everybody to go rush and don't pay attention, go do their taxes, and they fall in the mess because, see, we got a new system with that big, beautiful bill. So when the first rounds go out, there's going to be some press conferences about some issues and updates and this and that. And we're going to make sure we get it out. I don't know why they rush. We don't rush over here. See, that's why you run a luxury tax business, because we don't rush. See, our clients don't rush. They understand the process. Okay? When they call you, they already know it's going to take a minute. Okay? They ain't rushing. They want it done right. Somebody say do it right. See, they want it to be done right. So when you get into this business, you go in with your head in a different mindset. You're running a luxury tax business. You're on the way to make $1,000 a day. Okay? You're going to be making big money. You're going to run your business 365 days out of the year, but you don't have to work 365 days out of the year. I do 9 months. Okay? The rest I enjoy. Yes, baby, very, very much luxury over here, baby. Let me tell you, I tell people all the time, y'all remember that time when Beyonce did the dance on the stage with Terrence Howard and he did the Cater to You and he was speechless? That's the type of catering I do to my clients. I have them speechless. So they go tell their friend, and their friend go tell their friend, and their friend go tell their friend, and everybody won't come see me. See, but y'all got to understand, I can't do everybody's taxes. So I need to teach y'all so y'all can get the money that I cannot get. Okay? You got to go get the PTIN. Are we at 15K? That's okay. We're going to move on. Okay, number 2. All right, everybody good with number 1? We're going to go to number 2. Everybody good with number 1? Can we go to number 2? I want to go to number 2. We're going to get out of here because, my time is running up. Are you ready? Okay, let's go to number 2. So, again, number 1 puts you in the game. Everybody put me in the game in the comments. Number 1 puts you in the game. Everybody put me in the game in the comments. That's number 1. That is not complicated. That one takes less than 15 minutes to get. Okay? Takes less than 15 minutes to get. Only costs $18.75. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. You don't need previous experience. I want to put you in the game. Number 2. Number 2 is the EFIN. EFIN. Okay? Number 2 is the EFIN. I made that too long. I don't know why my 2 want to stay over there like that, but I'm just going to leave her there. Number 2 is the EFIN. EFIN. Let me know when you got it. Let me know when you got it. Say, got it in the comments. We're going to talk about it. Okay? You need to get the EFIN. Okay? The EFIN is your electronic filing identification number. Okay? The EFIN is the electronic filing identification number. If you understand what the EFIN is, put EFIN in the comments. Okay? EFIN. This is a vibe board. This is a vibe board. EFIN. EFIN. Electronic filing identification number. Okay? Now guys, I need y'all tapping the screen. Come on, y'all. Let's get this to 20K likes. Come on, guys. Let's tap this screen. Let's get it to 20K likes. Now, remember, I told you that the PTIN, okay? I told you the PTIN puts you in the game, okay? The PTIN makes you legal. That is what you need so you can get in this game and start making this money. The PTIN is going to make you legal, okay? The EFIN is going to allow you to electronically file the taxes directly to the IRS. This number right here, the EFIN. The EFIN, just like you got the PTIN from the IRS, you're going to get the EFIN from the IRS. Okay? Now, I might wow some of y'all here in a minute. The EFIN, guys, is free. If I just wowed you, put wow in the comments. I'm going to say that again, see, because a lot of y'all are holding yourself back from making a lot of money because you guys don't understand how to do the paperwork, and you think it costs a whole lot of money to get started because a lot of people out here gatekeeping and playing in y'all face. Okay? The EFIN is free on the IRS website. You have to do the application. Okay? You do the background check. There you go. Don't have to have a business name for the EFIN. Okay? Now, I don't want you running to go and get the EFIN tonight because remember, I told you I'm telling you the top 3 things you need. But I need you to do your additional research because some of the stuff I cannot say on this live for professional reasons. But you're going to need to do your research. I don't want you running out and getting your EFIN and jack it up and you hold up that application. See, my students, they work off a 15-step process. So when they go get this EFIN, most of the time it's back in 2 weeks. It takes up to 45 days. But if you go out there and do it the wrong way, you're going to hold that application up. So we are not going to do this today, but we're going to do the PTIN today. You're going to need to do some additional research. You need to make sure you have all the steps before you move on, because I don't want you jacking anything up and holding your money up. Okay? That's number 2. Not complicated. My 8-year-old can do it. If you're willing to do the paperwork and you're willing to invest in yourself, okay, you can do this. That's the best place to go. Okay? If you're not, Reggie, I thought you was one of my students. You need to become a student. We'll talk about that. Can we talk about that at the end of the live? All of my serious people that want all the steps from me, because you can go get it yourself. I'm not telling you have to go and get it from me. Okay? Because I don't want y'all thinking it's one of them type of lies. I don't even play them type of games. Okay? People that come work with me are people that are serious and really want help, and they want my help. Okay? But like I told you, you can go out there and you can research this stuff yourself. Now, granted, I cannot guarantee that everything you find is going to be correct. Okay? So don't say I said that, because I did not say that. Okay? We'll talk about how to become a student here in a minute. Can we get through with the lecture? I don't want this to be no become a student type of class, because this is a free class right here. And I don't want it to be about becoming a student. But I'll tell you at the end of the live. Okay, I got you. EFIN. And some of my students are in here. If any of my students are in here, go ahead and put student in here. I don't understand why you always coming in my live talking about how much you make. You can't be doing that legally if you got to scream that in somebody else's live. That is so unethical. Y'all know I'm a business coach too, right? I want to teach you guys business ethics. Digital Queen needs a business ethics class. And this is how you guys are going to continue to make more money, okay? When you are a successful individual, not only is your bank account successful, your mind is successful. So you respect other business owners no matter what room you're in with them. When you do things like that, your success is questionable. And I don't ever want you guys to become successful and to have those type of practices. Don't ever do that. I'm telling you, somebody like me that got money will see that and you questionable. You more of a scammer to me with those type of comments, because like, what? You can't be, right? Because let me tell you one thing about it, I'm a very successful woman, but I'm a teachable woman as well. So when I walk into anybody's house, because they never have to dim their light for me, and if they teaching something, I sit down and I listen. I don't know everything, right? So I'm willing to sit down and listen. Okay? So y'all remember that. That's how you become successful. Sometimes it's okay to be quiet. All right? No. That's a teaching moment. See, remember I told you before I started talking, I'm also a business coach. So that was a teaching moment for you. So we're not, it's not ignorance, right? See, sometimes we see things like that and we think it's ignorance. Instead of us teaching each other, we say, oh, they just ignorant. No, sometimes they just don't even know. Sometimes nobody that had the ability to help them even stopped and said, let me help my sister. Instead, what we do is we tear them down. We talk about them instead of teaching them. Not everybody's going to accept the teaching, but you always do your part when you see a teachable moment. Okay, that was a teachable moment. Okay, EFIN. Let's get the live to 20K, then we're going to number 3. Okay, EFIN. Put you in the game. Let me tell you something. A lot of people will tell you, hey, let me help you start your tax business. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Do you know that they will never tell you to go get an EFIN? Because you know what their game plan is for you? Because see, I forgot to tell y'all, there's a hustle side of this business. People be out here hustling people, okay? They won't tell you about this EFIN. See, what they going to tell you is to come join my team. Come on, I'm going to show you how to do taxes. No, you ain't got to pay nothing. It's free. Come on, join my team. And then you're going to realize later on down the line that you was the hustler. No, they was hustling you, right? They've got a bunch of fees. You got to give them 60% of your revenue and all this other crazy stuff. No, you don't. What you need to do is get that PTIN and that EFIN, like I told you. Okay? Now let's think about this, my friends. So far, we talked about number 1 and we talked about number 2. Let me ask y'all something. Hypothetically, if you've gotten started and you did this, how much have you invested so far to get started? Put my glasses up. Hypothetically, you're doing this. How much money have you spent so far doing this with 1 and 2? With 1 and 2, $18.75. $18.75. If you don't have $18.75, this ain't for you. I'm not even trying to be mean, but I gotta be real with you. I don't want to even waste your time because you're not ready. How many of y'all got $18.75 to invest in yourself in this room? I'm talking to them people. Just put me in the comments. How many people in this room have $18.75 to invest in themselves? I'm not telling you that you got to spend it, but I want to know that you got it. Put me in the comments. Just say I got it or me. You get what I'm saying? So when I tell you not everybody's ready to make $1,000 a day because they're not going to be willing or can't even invest $18.75 in themselves. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. There are going to be people that have the money to invest and they won't do it because they're scared. Okay? Then you will have those people that really, they think they want to do it, but they really don't want to do it because they don't want to spend no money. It ain't even fear for them. They want everybody to do everything for them. Okay? You got to be willing to invest in yourself. Everybody put invest in yourself in the comments. I got a PTIN and never had an EFIN. You need to get that, baby. I need you to make some real money. I need you to make some real money. You need to get your first thing. Somebody say, how do I join? You got to get your PTIN. That's number 1. And number 2 is the EFIN. We're going to go to number 3 in a minute. That's right. Invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to bet on yourself. I bet on myself all the time. If nobody else will do it for me, I'm going to do it for me. Okay? Put yourself first. You cannot pour into anyone else's cup if your cup is empty. It's impossible. Okay? Stress does not keep you on this earth as long as you want to be. Don't let other folks stress you out. Focus on you. Focus on elevating yourself up. Doing what you need to do. Get tunnel vision. Okay? You need to get tunnel vision. Block out all the unnecessary noise that's going on out here in this world because there's a lot. And if you don't have tunnel vision, you may find yourself failing in life because of all the noise that's going on in the world because you are distracted. Don't allow it to distract you. You got one way that you're going. Don't be shaking all around, straddling the fence and doing all of that. Pay attention. You got a goal. Go meet it. Okay? Number 2. We're going to go to number 3. I told you we're going to go over the top 3. This is not complicated. Number 3, software. Software. Not difficult at all. This software here going to run you from $500 on up. Depends on what you start off with. I've never paid $1,000 for software. You do want to make sure you pick the right software. I do not talk publicly about the software I use because of professional reasons, and I do not allow people to put the software in my comments for professional reasons, okay? But to get software, okay, you're going to have the EFIN. If you do not have an EFIN, you cannot purchase software, okay? If you do not have an EFIN, you cannot purchase software. So you want to make sure you go and get that free software. And there are some people in here that has worked with me and they have seen this process. Am I lying? Can you get a software without an EFIN? Anybody that's worked with me, you know the answer. No. And this is why I tell you, I want to make sure you follow in the steps. Because you're going to mess your process up and it's going to take you longer to make money. I'm not telling you that things can't be fixed, but don't go out there doing it wrong in the first place. Do it right the first time. That way you don't have no issues and you can focus on building a business so you can make the money. Okay? You don't want to be stuck dealing with paperwork. Take your time. Everybody want this fast money. That's why don't nobody know how to build anything. They give up on everything because they want it fast, because you got a bunch of people on these internets lying to people talking about they making $10,000 a day and they ain't. People stealing screenshots and sharing it to y'all and y'all believing it. Don't even Google these folks. But believe in the mess that's coming out of their mouth. There is real, legitimate businesses out here where you can make a lot of money, but you have to set it up. Everybody put set it up in the comments. Number 1 was the PTIN. Number 2, EFIN. Number 3, software. When you are looking for the software, you need to go to Google. Okay? Thank you for watching me for 300 minutes. I appreciate that. You need to go to Google. Okay? Go to Google and type in tax software for tax professionals. Do not only put tax software, y'all. If you do that, they're going to think that you're trying to do your own taxes and you are not a professional. So you're going to be having a headache because you're not going to see how it works. You're going to know what's going on. You need to tell them that you need tax software for tax professionals. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a secret because a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. In this business, okay, we as tax professionals can white label software. What does that mean? That means we can go directly to the vendor, buy a couple of licenses, and resell it to you with our name on it, but it is the vendor software. Here's the issue with that. You want to make sure you don't get caught up with no white label software. Okay? You get caught up with some white label software, okay? And then you don't have the level of customer service. You don't have a support team. You're not getting the updates that you need, okay? They're not open all year long and you running your business and you ain't nowhere to be found. You don't want to be fooled up with them people, because when you white label software, you don't automatically purchase the support and the updates and the trainings and all that. You just got software that you reselling. And then they reselling it and throwing a bunch of fees on the back of it. Remember, I told you there's a part of this business. There is a hustle side. Thank you for those populars. There's a hustle side. So the hustlers, they want you to buy these software, and they're gonna throw a bunch of fees on that software, and you the hustle when you should have went directly to the vendor. So when we get in our software, we're going directly to the vendor. Got it? Everybody got it? Where do we go to get our software? Who do we go to? Let's see. Y'all better pay attention, because y'all gonna be the ones come back and say, "Oh, coach, man, I bought this software, man. And them people play with me, man. They even locked me out of my system." I told you. You ain't won't listen. No, you get it from the vendor. You're gonna get this directly from the vendor. You're gonna search Google, but you're gonna get this directly from the vendor. Let's talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. Okay? Now let's say hypothetically you got it all set up, you did your thing, right? You're doing what you're supposed to do. You ready to make some money. Here's what you're gonna do. Remember I told you about those 2 tax returns? Y'all remember when I was talking about that? Remember I was saying my goal every day in my business is to get at least 2 taxes, two clients, right? I want 2 on the books. Remember I told y'all that? Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember that? Well, that's the plan, right? I want 2. Everybody put 2 in the comments. I want at least 2. I would take more. But my goal every day, get 2. Get 2, and then you can go sit down. Get 2, and then you can go sit down. Get 2, and then you can go sit down. This is why I'm not stressed out like all these other people. Listen, I'm good. More I will take, but 2 I want, okay? I do 2 taxes a day. Let's say these are bare minimum taxes, right? Not complicated at all. These are low taxes, right? Low work to do. $500 a piece. That's $1,000 a day. That's $1,000 a day for you. For you. We're doing 2 a day. We'll do that every day. That's $7,000 a week. $7,000 a week. That's your money. That is your money. That is your money. Okay? You do that every week. You're not stressed out. You're just doing what you need to do. $28,000 a month. If I just wowed you, say wow. I know somebody's in here like, what? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's possible. Let me give y'all some more light. You can do it. But are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? 28,000 a month. How many months I told y'all I work out of the year? Let's see who remember. How many months did I tell y'all I work out of the year? How many months am I going to work out of the year? Y'all remember. Y'all smart. Somebody in here been doing their homework. They've been doing their homework. So even if I say I'm not going to do nothing, only for 9 months, that's $250,000 a year. $250,000 a year. But remember this. Even though I'm out of my office is still open. Listen to me. My office is still open. The phone is still being answered. Appointments are still being booked. So them 4 months that I'm off, are you listening? I'm off still. But I'm still getting paid. I ain't got to do no work though until I come back. That's $300,000 minimum for the year. If you do it right. Any questions? It's about time for me to go. And we will talk about how to become a student. If you are in here and you still want to become a student, if you become one of my students, I will walk you through everything. How to set everything up, how to do your marketing, how to get the clients. That's one of my students there with those fire emojis. And she will tell you, I don't do no gatekeeping when you get over here. But what you do have to do, and she will tell you this, what you do have to do is come ready to do the work. Am I telling the truth? Beans and rice? Tell them they got to come ready to do the work because Coach P gonna drop it all on you. I'm gonna give it all to you. I'm gonna give you, she would tell you, I'm gonna give you exactly what you need. Now don't pay that lady to say that. But she knows that I show up, I give you what you need, you just gotta do the work. Okay? If you want to be a student, it is normally, okay, $1,997. But here's what I'm going to do for y'all. If y'all serious, okay? I'm going to give it to y'all for my special live discount for $697. One-time fee, and you can use Afterpay or Klarna and get started with us today. If you are still serious, I want you to put 697 in the comments. Because remember, I told you guys, less than 1% of people are going to do this. Okay? My student in here that's in here, she will tell you, less than 1% of y'all are going to follow through, going to invest and do what I tell you to do and be on the other side. I got 1, I got 2. Okay, I'm going to give it to the first 2 people. The first 2 people that would like to get in and become a student, I need you to do me a big favor. Is what I need you to do. Okay? I need you to get on your phone right now. Send me a text message. Only if you're serious. Okay? Send me your name and put student in there. Why did I do that? Put your name and then put student. Let me know that you want to be a student, and I'm going to send you the direct link so you can get the discount. Okay? Only if you're serious. Okay? I'm going to give you my phone number here. Give you my number. You got to be serious. Don't text my phone if you ain't serious. I'm going to block you. Let me tell you, I will block you if you waste my time on my phone. Okay? Send me a text message and I will send you the link directly to you so that you can get started. You can't use Afterpay. You can't use Klarna, and you can get started tonight. And I want you to, when I tell you, when you get started tonight, and my students will tell you, I encourage y'all to just jump right in. When you get started tonight, this purchase is going to come with a guide. And she will tell you, it's the blueprint. Everybody want it so bad, but they know they ain't trying to come get it because they ain't serious, okay? It's going to tell you everything you need to do. All I want you to do is read it, okay? And then tomorrow when you wake up, I want you to start on it. I want you to make sure you in the chat with us, and I want you to get it done. But you got to be serious. If you are serious and you're trying to be a student, you should be, I think I had to do a verification. If you are serious, I need you to send me a text message right now. Give me your name and let me know you want to be a student. Oh, 850. I'm in the U.S. Where my serious people at? We're getting ready to go. You guys have to 10:30 to come through this phone. We're going to now answer questions. Y'all know I'm out of here at 10:30. Y'all know how it is. Okay, if you want to be a student, you need to text me. This is how I know you're serious. You can say me all day in the chat. People do that all the time. If you are serious, you are going to send me a text message. There goes somebody right there. I'm not listening. I don't spend my time wasting it on silly people putting stuff in the comments. Okay? You got to be serious. If you're not serious, don't even waste my time. I see you right now. I'm texting you now. You guys, make sure you tell me who you are, okay? This don't take all day. It don't take all day to make no money. But y'all got to set it up. If you don't set it up, you're not going to get what you're looking for. If you don't set it up, you're not going to get what you're looking for.